Building the days of Run TMC, the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and how about the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond?
Expect nothing short of greatness within these walls. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Leonard. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Steph Curry, tough matchup against George. From long range. Steph Curry missed his first. That one goes. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Knocks down the first. Second to three, got it. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. To Curry. To Green. And finishes strong.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Leonard. Around the perimeter to Paul George. Fires the three, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Warriors have the basketball. To shoot for Golden State. Cauley-Stein to Russell. 24-second violation. Leonard hits the three-pointer.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Curry into the front court. Down 4. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover to Russell. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Oh, we have a 5-second violation. He hits.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
2-point shot for Curry. And it's George there for the rebound. Leonard. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
substitution being made in this one.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
Steph Curry against George. Here's a chance from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Curry with the ball. For three, they'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time three, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
Leonard. And the rebound belongs to Golden State. Curry with the basketball. Right now, down 7. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. Paul George to Beverly. Steph lets loose. Steph Curry. 3 for 6 now. Beverly into the front court. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Doesn't get the bounce.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively.
Oh, Draymond with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar. George to Leonard. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Warriors have the basketball. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Curry. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Footer at the buzzer. We played one quarter. Here on the day, we honor the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Leonard. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Golden State at the controls. Green to Shaun Livingston. Clippers have got it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Wide open look won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Great feed. Paul George, 3 for 3 in this first half. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
2 points for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To Thompson. Livingston to Green. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Leonard. And the rebound taken in by Looney. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Trailing by 11. Montrezl Harrell pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
It's a big finish. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Section 121 then. Shoot it. Don't miss your chance at some excellent helium.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Thompson goes to the left side. To Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And the rebound taken in by George. Kawhi Leonard guarded by Klay Thompson. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Trailing by 15. To Green. Fires the three. Off the mark. Leonard. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Cleans it up. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Curry. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Stephen Curry with a look. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Leonard. Draymond Green rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Kawhi Leonard. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Leonard, deep right corner. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Patrick Beverly able to recover with the block. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Clippers have the basketball, and Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Here comes the screen. Curry. And it's good. To George. Willie Cauley-Stein. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Klay Thompson. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Curry. They have to keep him in their grasp.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Leonard buries it.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Curry, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Gets it in the right corner. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Here's Curry with it up top. Down a bundle. Lets it fly from long range. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
It's good, and 1.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Clippers have it. Strong finish for Paul George.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Curry to Russell. Curry. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Short jumper off the mark. Curry to bring it up. His guys down big.
Remaining in the third quarter.
To Russell. Curry. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
And a throwdown.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. It's Steph at the controls. Connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Remaining in the third quarter.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Curry to Alec Burks. Warriors with 4 to shoot. To Curry. Has a look. Not going down for him this time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him.
Hey, lock up.
Gets to the basket and scores. Patrick Beverly. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. He'll let one fly from half court. That ends the period, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Oh, looks like everyone's getting into the action.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Green. Curry to Green. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Williams across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Green. Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
It's Steph for 2 and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Kawhi Leonard defended by Steph Curry. Defense making the ball carrier work. To Williams. Gets it in the left corner. From long range. And he buries it.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Curry. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Doc Rivers will play the matchup. He wants some new guys on the floor. Leonard. Misfires. It's no good. Down low Thompson to Curry. Five to shoot for Golden State. fires the three. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
2 minutes left in the fourth.
Curry with the basketball. 14-point deficit. Here's a chance from long range. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Here comes the screen. Clippers have got it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Gets a shot up off the mark.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Curry. Not done. Exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein,
I
my
said
friend.
fast, Ed, fast.
To Beverly. Finish that. Here's Curry with it up top. His guy's down 11. It's good for 3.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Down for Curry. For 3, and Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Curry. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Shooting 2.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.